Welcome back, everyone. Let's play Roll the Waves 2 as Japan, episode number 66. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't be surprised every time I say that episode number, because it's just one more than the last time, but it still catches me off guard. Looks like our light carriers are actually starting to go obsolete, so we'll have to throw a new coat of paint on these. I don't actually know. Everything changes. The whole world changes now that we have AA directors. And shame on me for not remembering that. Money situation's good, so what were we waiting for with these daigojis? I remember, I think I was soliciting advice. Although I'm still hoping we can get better. Let's hold off a little bit longer. We may, just may, be able to get what I want. Better quality 16-inch guns. The electro director gun, fire control. Yeah, okay, so these guys, were these guys the fresh coat of paint people? 1938. They are. Kushinos are done. Tsunamis are from 1931. These could probably do with a refit as well. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure you can't refit them without moving Tsunami and Suki. Without moving their crews to reserves. You know, because it technically works. I guess it works one at a time. Oh god, it's not gonna work, is it? This is painful, annoying, but I don't understand why it's so janky. I guess because it's ruled waves and it's built by one man using a very old engine, a very old scripting language, and it might as well be. You know, this kind of reminds me of an interface. I don't take this too much as a knock on Roll the Waves. Obviously, I love the game. I play it a lot, but you know, everyone who looks at the game knows the interface is not. It's not super impressive, right? This kind of looks like a game that I would have designed in Visual Basic. I remember using Visual Basic and adding buttons in it. This is the game I would have built in Visual Basic. Okay, so you guys are fine now. I don't know. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure you lose the crews or the crew quality or something. I don't remember. If you don't move them off, which is probably something they should just fix. Anyway, I don't see these being exchanged for anything. I mean, I don't see them being. Oh my gosh, can we add more? No. Just by nature of not being able to. Wait, can we increase the number of guns? Okay, cool. We can do it this way, because I saw we had 300 tons remaining, and I know there's a lot of things we could do, but I feel like this is going to be a nice one. That's not what I meant. We're already over. Okay, so let's not. Actually, those are kind of. Well, yeah, those are interesting. Let's actually include those, and let's decrease some of the other ones. Let's keep the rear. Let's What are these? Looks like that's F and G, I think. So decrease those back down. Okay, now we have 45 tons. Can we do it this way? Error turret 1. Only single turrets are allowed in 1, 2. Okay, that's fine. That actually makes my decision a little bit easier. In fact, I think we'll just get rid of these. Okay, let's see. Is that true? No. So it's very inefficient, actually, weights per tonnage. Weight per turret. To go to the doubles. Obviously, doubling this, 46. This is practically the cost to triple. In fact, it pretty much is. What the heck? 69 would be tripling it, and it's 67. My goodness. So instead of doing that, maybe it's worth, because remember, these are, besides, okay, so I still feel okay doing that for at least 2 sets, but then 150, I'm not going to do it more. I'd actually rather put more medium and light guns on. By the way, before I decide that, 96 out of 127. Okay, I take it back. There is some balancing which we can do here because it does not, the AA positions, I'm pretty sure if I like delete one of these, so if I delete K, yeah, that for sure does something. If we add K back, yeah, so this is, it does change the AA position, I mean the top side deck space, which makes sense. Having these guns does take up, you know, top side deck space. Okay, well, let's go to Advanced Director. I still have a feeling that these dual purpose guns are useful. God, just so expensive to add though. How's 1 and 2? 23. Okay, so I guess this is the most number of guns we want to add there. Everything's okay. So we add a bunch of, okay, first of all, let's add AA. Oh yeah, this is helpful. Yeah, I think we add all that. And then we probably just go on medium turrets until we're done. Or, yeah. Oh, well, we're way over. Okay, then we have to do this dance. No, wait, mediums are more space effective. Shoot, I don't remember. Are they more or less? Okay, what am I trying to do? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. What am I trying to do? We're running out of AA positions and weight. So we want to find the correct balance where, we want to go more weight intensive, which I believe is the mediums. So I'm going to drop this down to 121 and then take it back up to 127 with the mediums. So 1, 2, 3, wait, sorry. 33. We're exactly at 33. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, we're actually gaining weight, so it's the other way around. That's okay. I'll figure out something else to do with that. I mean, I guess yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Instead of doing the dual purpose, because we've already seen, it's not very helpful. It's only adding one gun. Okay, so we're back there. We have 264, and of course what I want to do with that instead is just add more airplanes. We can get to, if we figure out a way to get a little bit of space back. And I think we'll just do that this way, right? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, wait, now it's getting worse? -7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. -11. What the heck? What the hell? It's so weird. What the hell's going on here? Okay, let's try this the other way then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this is like the sweet spot. -7. Okay. Let's just decrease the number of fire control positions. Because basically this thing's not supposed to get into a fight, so we're not expecting the fire control positions to be knocked out by like being peppered or whatever. They're just all about basically putting up as much work into an AA screen as possible. And then if we actually get hit, it won't be by like small fire. It's going to be serious damage. So because of that, I think it's fine that we essentially sacrifice some of our ability. And I could have done it with only getting away with 3 AA, but oh, you know what? That's not that big of a deal, too. Okay, so let's go back up on this, which takes us to that. Do this. Yeah, that only drops us by 3, which I'm okay with. And actually having 12 remaining means we can just do this. Oh, there we go. We're at 8. That's an acceptable amount. We're not leaving too much on the table. That was quite a redesign. Quite a lot of work to get to this. I don't even know if Advanced Director is necessary on these. Like, again, I don't know how much the fire control is going to play against aircraft. And if it is 0, then this might as well be local only, because these are 4-inch guns. There's no use case for these. The only thing we might use against them, I mean, it's just inconceivable there would be a situation where you'd want to, is against transport ships, because even a destroyer is going to have enough firepower to do damage to us, in which case we don't want to fight them. Even a Corvette is probably going to have 4-inch guns, so it's better not to engage with them. Okay, this looks fine enough to me. We got 2 extra airplanes out of it, which is nice. I still don't know if Deck Park does anything. I mean, I don't think it increases our aircraft, so I guess it just doesn't do anything. We'll save, and there we go. Rebuild. I guess that'll be fairly expensive, but it's worth it. And the Kairyus are up next, but we'll wait. In fact, the weird thing is I just don't want to mix and match the squadrons. So what we can do, though, is go to the air groups. We know that each of these is going to get an extra. So it'll be the fighters getting, let's see. We have 2 aircrafts. We just add 1 to each fighter group. It's perfect. So now we'll go to 14. And I like that, by the way. So, I mean, the fighters, I honestly, okay, I say I like that, but do I like it? Because the fighters have been pretty useless, but we just got like radar guided cap, or radio controlled cap or whatever, so I think that things will be a little bit different. Hopefully are a little bit different moving forward. Okay, let's sit on that for a month. Whoops. I do not want to offer compensation. Isn't that funny? It's not the one I was looking for, though. I thought it was. Okay, Cyprus has declared independence. This is fine with me. We're not going to move into the Mediterranean anytime soon. So we're waiting on the tsunamis to come back before we swap out all the fighter stuff. Okay, fine. And when are we going to go to war? Oh my gosh. That's unexpected. When are we going to go to war with the Americans? That is the question, right? Yeah, we'll sell that. They are our allies after all. And you know what? We should do it before the agreement with France expires. So you know what? I think that's what we need to do, actually, is prepare to go to war. It was a 5-year agreement with France, if I'm not mistaken. Now, hopefully that was what? Like, I'm hoping that was sometime in 1938. If anybody remembers when I made that agreement with France, please let me know. But I think it's been for a while. I'm just guessing it's been 2 years. So let's say mid-1937, which means that I need to go to war by 42. How does December 1941 sound? Well, what do you know? We're going to just nail this, since if our allies instead of Germany will be France, and I don't think that they'll be... What? We're allied with Italy? If this was Germany instead of France, that would be uncanny. Okay. I'm just going to do it. CL. How are these guys doing? They're all veterans. Frickin' heck. Weren't these all supposed to be reserve? They're going to be reserve now. Yeah, active fleet. You're supposed to be mothballed, you ding dong. All to reserve. So when they come out, it's, you know, it's easy to forget to put them back. And the Kushinas can be mothballed. In fact, the Myobus can be mothballed as well. Save us a little bit more money. So what I'm debating doing is just throwing the Kuns in as quickly as possible. Okay, is it going to be hard to distinguish between... I mean, I don't want to write down the different air groups. It's just going to be really annoying. So maybe we can do a test case. These don't have that many things. Let's make this our test case and see... By the way, I actually have to change the numbers on these anyway. Okay, so right now they're veteran. I put them to reserve, but really what I'm just going to do is rebuild them. And I don't know what is going to happen with the crews. So I'm pretty sure this will just be a test because I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. Speed of 24, by the way, the perfect speed for bulging. But I don't think we can get any more than 34. So there's no point in doing this unless we want to reclassify these as full fleet carriers. Which I guess I don't have any problem doing at this point. By the way, is there any reason why we can't add the starboard, the port? Is this not allowed? This is, for some reason, totally allowed. Okay, well, we'll be doing the same thing, I guess. Yeah, we'll be bulging this. Actually, you know what? I mean, I know it's dual purpose, but it's really not that... I don't think it's going to be that helpful. Bulging is more... I think bulging is important more to get the torpedo defense. So yeah, when we're doing that, we might as well do the full upgrade. We might as well go full 9 yards. Okay, and we can make them double, which we probably won't. Yeah, let me just add the port side ones. So it's probably all of these. Okay, does that look even? 5 and 5, we have 10 total. This will tell me. Oh, too many guns. Okay, well, let's just get rid of the ones in the middle. How about now? Okay, good. Don't really need to worry. Oh my gosh, we saved weight? What? We could have done that. Oh, we didn't save weight, but it actually makes it bigger. Can we bulge? Yeah, we can. Flight tech? I mean, what the hell do you do? Oh, you can't add it in a refit. What about additional armor? Oh my gosh, we can actually do it. Unnecessary, I think. Okay, so dual purpose. I guess we just give this a lot of... Okay, A directors first. And then probably drop this down and do this. Okay, how are we doing? Wow. What the heck? I'm asking myself right now, is there any sense in... I feel like... Okay, look at in real life, 34, such an arbitrary, assignment for what is a carrier or not. In my head, I'm thinking, why not just get more airplanes? This is what this airplane needs. Well, okay, fine. I guess it's wasteful in a lot of sense, but we can just increase this. When you have tonnage to spare, this is probably the best thing you can do. And you can see it's quickly killing off our... Okay, is this possible? It's overgunned. Okay, what if we just do it on... some of them? D, E, it's so hard because it's not aligned. G, F, and J. It's funky, totally funky. Still overgunned, damn it. Is it gonna be overgunned? I think so. Okay, well look, there is a way around this. We just don't bulge. Is the torpedo protection worth it though? I think part of me thinks there's only one thing that's gonna kill this. It's torpedoes. Could be a bomb hit actually. Could be a bomb hit. I mean, I guess in some ways it could be that we're going too slow, but if 2 knots ends up making the big difference, I don't know. That's... What if we add surface-mounted torpedoes? Can you do that? I really hope you cannot. But... Wait a second. The only thing stopping us from doing that is the weight. What? Okay. Yeah, Yeah, we'll put minesweeping equipment on this. Can we? Okay, no. Look, there is one way we can improve this. So we're at 23. Let's take this down and just do 3-inch secondary guns and double turrets. Call this dual purpose. Technically, these won't be adding any much. They'll be adding like 40% of their AA effectiveness, but it should still be helpful. And you can see it definitely is. Yeah, it was actually quite good. Okay, and that means, oh, I see. That adds a significant penalty. And it seems to be a law of... What if I don't make these dual... No, it won't help. Yeah. Okay, what about this? What's this thing? Rate of fire will be negatively affected by 10. If I double the amount of guns, then 10% doesn't matter. It's still, you know, should in theory be like a 90% or I guess maybe an 80% increase. Because 10% of 200% is 20, so we lose 20 for that rate of fire. So it's still an 80% increase to do this. And like there's a possibility here that the game doesn't take that rate of fire penalty out against you when it comes to the heavy anti-aircraft. So what if I clear these mounts now? It was fun while it lasted, but yeah, I think we'll end up doing this because those torpedo mounts, although funny, I admit, just were never ever going to be used. And how much is this? We're at 64.76. 64.76. I guess. I mean, we're running out of things to use it on, as I mentioned. I really would love to have had better turret and turret top, but oh, you know what? Okay. Go back to director. Can't swing it. Yeah, whatever then. I'm just not expecting to get hit. This is enough for shrapnel or whatever. Splinters. Probably this could... No, not even that. Oh, okay. Turret top. I mean, it makes more sense if we're going to be hit by bombs out of the turret top. We don't have any use for this space. 36. Should I just leave it? I think if you leave it, it technically means you can take... you'll have a little bit more float. A little bit less of a float. It should be harder to sink you, basically. So, yeah, might as well then. Can we add catapults? Okay, well, I had to check, right? I think we've covered like I think we've iterated through like literally every possibility to make this thing. 36, it's fine. This is going to be another expensive refit, but hey, I'm going to be happy with the end result. At least that's what I tell myself. Oh, look, with the 36 for the level, just do it. I don't know if it'll help, but whatever. Fair enough. Get out of here. So the interesting thing is what happens to those... Yeah, those were... okay, I think I answered my question. They are completely destroyed, which is, just really, really stupid. Alright, so the first of our Shinagamis has... Wow. She's a behemoth. I love her. I love her. And now we have to refit her darn guns. 150 weight remaining. We can go to A directors now. We're a little bit over, but like 1 medium gun's worth. And are we sitting at our maximum number here? I know that that's gonna just topside. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll prefer this a little bit more. And by the way, we should ask ourselves, yeah, if it's improving it by 4, I think it's worth it. It's either 4 extra AA or heavy AA or 1 medium anti-aircraft gun, which, the relative increase, this is I mean, it's like a 15% increase or so, and obviously 1 out of 20, essentially going from 22 to 23. It's basically like a 4 or 5% increase. So not worth it. I like that these things do have a fair bit of speed. That's going to be nice, a nice change of pace. We have that. We could add a second catapult. Doesn't really seem necessary, but hey, I mean, we got nothing on the back end anyway. Does this work? Oh, crap, how much topside space? Is it just 3? I don't agree with that, by the way. The guns are on the side, but whatever. Do we want to take it down to medium gun? How much is a medium gun? 5. So technically it would get us closer to that 0 number, but, you know, again, the same kind of thing. What is the same kind of thing? What am I talking about? Oh my gosh. This is way more important to me. Turret top. Okay, then how does this work? Okay, that's all fine. I don't know why deck park is selected. It's just hard. It's actually, it seems like it's within my reach to do. Okay, let's take this down to 3. And then... Okay, 24-20. That's good. Everyone made a compromise. I think we'll still be very effective. But the thing is, medium guns, aren't they technically less effective? Aren't medium anti-aircraft guns also affected by AA directors? I think they improved the medium AA. So part of me wants to lower the light anti-aircraft and see if we can get away with... How much is it? How much? That's 20. How much would I need to do? And it does increase the heavy AA by 4 as well. I think I'm going to do that. Hopefully making the medium AA more effective will pay off, because it'll also make my heavy AA more effective. Which also means that if the Shinigamis are next to each other, or, you know, if any other ships are next to each other, they can all help each other out a little bit more. I hope. So this seems okay to me. The only downside of this, the huge downside, of course, is I have no weight remaining, which is not good because we eventually are going to get the electro-optical rangefinders. And how will we deal with that? Just keep hitting our light AA? It's not really what I want to do. Okay. But that, I mean, that honestly, we don't want our turrets being destroyed. Why do you think we went from 12.5 to 15? 5 to 6.5 feels like more or less the same. Actually, it's 5 to 6 is... Yeah, these are about even. God, I don't know. What's more important, AA or top turret armor? That's a good question. I think, honestly, the thing which is least important, which is actually going to give us more weight as well, is the secondary guns. Oh, the reason I don't want to take it down is because they're in triples. Damn it, anyhow. So, how much that... It saves me 3 here. And saves me 100. Then I can go to this. I can go to 6.5. And then what do I get? 66 remaining. Oh man, I'm getting tired, I can tell you. I mean, you can see it yourself. Not really making good decisions, or not making them quickly at least. Okay, so we want to do this. Let me restart this again. 155 remaining. Okay, then we upgrade the turret. This goes to 8,000. Then if we change this, is it... Yeah, so we're not going to adjust this. That's just clear. I wasn't looking. I always forget that adjusting quality doesn't change the turret. I think it did it sometime, but you know, it just doesn't anymore. So, moving on. Topside space. That gets rid of quite a lot of topside space, but doesn't give us meaningful benefit. So yeah, we're going with this. And that means we take down this by 1. That's all fine. We have 81 remaining. We will learn to deal with it. We'll just learn how to deal with inefficiency. How much is it? Okay, yeah. I mean, that takes topside space to add the catapult. Yeah, there's just, I mean, I don't think there's anything we can do. Yeah. Okay, let's just save it as is. 81, I don't like having that much weight remaining. But it's weird. I don't think there's anywhere we can get that back. Which really seems weird. Hey, we have... these will become missile launchers as soon as we have the tech, I guess. So let's just save it, rebuild it, make it better. Alright, done. We have tons of money remaining. That's all we're doing. Again, now we're kind of on a timeline. We need to go to war within like a year. 1939, Kagekurus. Yeah, we're gonna have to take all their aircraft off. Or, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I could just forget about doing it and go and edit them back to a reasonable amount of competency. I don't think so. It's too much work anyway. You guys have not been refit since 1931. Let's do you as well. Is there anything? You have 6. Yeah. With 6 remaining, I think that we're not going to get anything out of this. Oh. Damn it. Because that would actually be useful. Yeah, these have 4. Okay, that actually did jump up to 6. Which is better. You can play weird games. This is 4. And we get 4 with 16 remaining. And we can add a gay gun. It's perfect. We came up with 4. And we got back to 4. Oh, it's genius. Genius. Now, instead of doing that, instead of adding the K-guns, which I will prefer to do, we could have gotten, I think, a torpedo. I mean, I guess we can just check. So it would be... Yeah, we could not. Turns out. But I prefer the K-guns anyway. So let's save the Ayunamis this way. Oh gosh, we are going to lose that anyway. Secondary, we don't really need that. What else? Oh, better 5-inch guns? Okay. That's fine. And better fire control, that's... Okay, we still made it. Did we... Oh yeah, we did. We got the K-guns. Sweet. Yeah, that's okay. That's the best way of doing it, apparently. Oh, we can get better secondary guns too. 725. It's funny, it's cheaper just to... Okay, 725. Oh, I see. It's cheaper to go down to 2-inch guns, which do not have dual purpose. Okay, we have to dual purpose them again. Okay, that's fine. Does not, apparently does not impact, yeah, that does not appear to impact the heavy anti-aircraft capabilities. That doesn't seem right to me, that quality wouldn't impact that, but okay, well, what do I know? Fair enough, let's save these now. All okay, we don't have director. Why, you're not complaining anymore? Fine. The Yokozunas. We're already overweight on these, which is annoying. Why would we do that? We could just drop this down by 2. Sorry, by 2. There it is. No. It's a misclick. Yeah, AA directors, damn it. We need to do this. Yeah, it does significantly... Yeah, so this does help. Okay, fine. But we'll go down to 0 mines because we have some light cruisers which are going to pack a punch. We'll decrease one of the tubes. And let's see if we can get... That only does 10. That does 11. We can't really afford... Okay, let's go back up on mines. Woohoo! Yeah, this is good. Just lose 1 torpedo. And we get better AA. Not super important. These already have the better quality guns. All okay. Yeah, okay. Looks good to me. Rebuild. The Kitka, which are 1939, so I God, I hope I don't have to redo these. Yeah, I do, because of AA directors is making a difference everywhere. So we probably need to do the same thing, Jose. 6, 9, 10. Yeah, so it's the same thing. I think only one AA director is needed for these guys. We might be able to go up. Okay, if we drop this by down to 4, how much of a difference does that make? Yeah, it does increase this by 2. And now that increases it by 2. Maybe we do drop a torpedo and drop this down to 2. Alright, that looks good to me. We got 13 heavy AA, so the kit guns are pretty good for lending a little, just a teeny. Wait a second. Okay, this is one reality, one potential reality, or 13. With 100 tons remaining. Oh my gosh! Can we add a turret? I don't think you can. We can, but we'll have to drop one of our torpedoes or put them on either side. The hell, this is madness. So yeah, we're definitely going dual purpose guns. By the way, if I get rid of this and instead use the super firing rear superimposed, does it still tell me I'm over? Damn it. And I don't think we can do dual purpose with triples. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, oh, I have a different solution, which is maybe, yeah, I don't think it'll be as good. I think we have to do it this way, and then we just have to drop this torpedo tube, which means it'll be a huge cut to our torpedo potential. Unless we just also add, yeah, that's not very effective. I like this. This strikes me as the best solution, but the rate of fire, I can't suffer that. What would we do? What indeed? Okay. I gotta start asking myself some tough questions. What is the purpose of this? Is it supposed to be helping with torpedoes? How much torpedo is that? Okay, that is so expensive. My goodness. I know Katori and Gascan are good, or one of them, maybe both of them, who knows. Big fans of the torpedo reloads, but I just don't see them as justifiable for their tonnage. My God, you can basically get half as many tubes. So you have two choices. If you get reloads, you can launch, and then you get 100% more torpedoes to launch after like an hour. Which for me is like after the engagements are usually over, which is obviously why I personally choose not to. Or you can get 50% more torpedoes to launch all at the first round. I'd rather do that. It's like a 50% of a torpedo additional weight to do this. Because it's 100. It's like this is 200, and then this adds 100. So it's only a 50% weight saving. So instead of getting a 50% weight savings, I would rather use that weight on half as many torpedoes. Just get half of them at 0% size or tonnage reduction, so that I get the ability to launch them immediately. Now, that's not quite fair because you will run out of AA positions. That's not our situation. What am I thinking? That's what we can do. Okay, we can get around this. Actually, I'm gonna delete the Q and add back the other one. Actually, I might want the Q. Where's the R? Okay, let me delete this one. And add superimpose. I don't know why. I don't understand exactly. Everything's okay. Fine. And now I want to add back 2 torpedoes to the sides of 2 torpedoes each, maybe? All okay. Perfect. In fact, I think we can get one more. That is awesome. We got everything. We got our cake and we're eating it too. That is so cool. Now, do we want to cut this back down in order to get more AA? We're going to have a 10 torpedo launch per side, and we'll actually end up with just barely less torpedoes than we had before. I mean, the same total number. Okay, now this is the difference between 17 and 19. I like it. I actually like it. I mean, this is still a 10 torpedo broadside, which is great. Perfect. What more could you want? I'm really surprised that this refit is going to be so cheap. It's impressive. And we have some extra mines we can get. What do you know? I do like mines. So what is the downside of this? 3. We can get 3 extra mines if we don't do this. Yeah, I think let's do it. Let's do it. The ones on the sides are less valuable anyway, so decreasing by 2 torpedoes. It's only decreasing the broadside by 1, but we get, we decrease the weight by 2 torpedoes. I think that this is perfect. I like this a lot. One of the things I'd actually like to do, I mean, future Tortuga, note to you, I would like to decrease the rounds per gun. I'm not going to do it because it'll extend this to 12 months. The reason I'd like to do this is because at this point I would rather get more mines than have more ammunition. So 195, 195. Yeah, 195, we could drop this down to 180 and get 13 mines instead. Triple our mine count. But we can't do that, and that's fine. We'll just leave it as this. It's still a really impressive refit. And I think the Congos, are there any still building of that? There are not. Okay. So at this point, if we want to design a new ship, I am just going to design a new... Oh my god, we have so many Congos. Holy cow. But I think these do need to be rebuilt because of the same thing. AA directors. This is weird. Why did we end up doing it this way? Why not do something, like... like that. 343, which is way better than 424. I like that way better. Plus, if one of them gets hit, you lose on average less. No, you lose on average the same, but you're more risk averse. You're less likely to lose a 4. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I had a reason for doing that. We'll probably just end up taking this down, though, unfortunately. Okay, so these were certainly meant as AA. And they benefit from 2 of those, which is, yikes. Probably the reason why I shouldn't have chosen 1800 as my tonnage. It's going to be hard to get the AA directors on these. First of all, I think we're going to have to, whoops, decrease this. Yeah, okay, this is how it'll work then. We'll probably end up just getting 1. It would give us 2 more heavy AA if we were able to get 1 more, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I think this thing is just going to sit like this. And that's not bad. It's still a relatively cheap destroyer, and I think that that's why I built it. Yeah, I mean, it's good in a lot of different ways. It's just not quite as nice. I mean, certainly would have been nice to get... Wait, I think we actually can get 1 more torpedo back. What am I saying? Yeah, I would rather do that. So we're cutting mines everywhere in order to get more torpedoes, which is fine. Oh, whoops. I'd rather have it in the middle. I don't know why. Symmetry. Something like that. Yeah, these are very fast. So having the extra torpedo is more important than mines. Alright, we'll save. We will refit. Why are we refitting that? I guess because the AA directors didn't really need to. They just came out. All those are done. Okay, good. So we spent the entire episode just redesigning. So instead of redesigning, we just designed a whole bunch. But hey, we have our plan. Our plan is to hit the Americans the sleeping giant, hopefully with a surprise attack. I have a huge fear though, and I'm like, unfortunately I feel pretty confident that we are not going to get a surprise attack with carriers, which will be really unfortunate. But okay, so those are back. 2 cruisers. Okay, well, tensions are fine, so use it to embarrass them. Nice, we have arrestor wires now. Okay, good. And that's where we'll call this episode to a close. So, thanks for watching. Catch you back for the next one. Until then, stay safe and take care.